masochism about this match.
What the hell is this now? The King of Carcosa has come home.
Raven coming to the defense of Akira.
Kane has been synonymous with that championship for many months now. With the full force, Mariato! Keeping the cover! Will this be
is a lumberjack and chill match. 7-1 fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, from your heart, weighing in at 180 Valentines, the real life Cupid, Love Dog.
It's Doug! Christian, I gotta know, do you feel the power of love? Do you believe in wearing your heart on your sleeve? Do you think Love Doug's virtuous goals of finding that right special person are everything it's cracked up to be?
You know, I've never believed in fate of love, but I gotta tell you, Doug is kind of changing my mind on him. I mean, first of all, this guy's got a ton of charisma, a fan favorite, but he just makes me feel all ooey-gooey inside. I feel the love. I feel the love.
We saw him ask out Moka Miyamoto to dinner before she flew back to Japan last month. I gotta get some updates on how that date went.
I think everybody wants to know.
Long distance relationships are tough, though. I hope Doug's ready.
They really are.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by World Titan Federet Zeta. He is the King of Energy, the victorious BRG, Brett Ryan Gosselin.
Remember, this all started when Brett Ryan Gosselin became insanely jealous because Love Doug was trying to talk to his girlfriend Becca. That led to a Love is Blindfold match, which Gosselin tried to cheat to win by peeking through the hood and using brass knuckles, but the power of love led Doug to victory.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen! The hottest duo in all of Major League Wrestling returns to this pitiful cesspool known as Philadelphia.
Why is your coat made out of Sly Cooper?
Love Dog, you may have cheated your way out of our blindfold match, but I can promise you, you will not escape these lumberjacks, and I will kick your ass and claim sweet victory.
Well, this is a lumberjack and Jill match. Brett Ryan Gosselin and Love Doug have had an issue going on for a number of months now, and Doug sends
Big
Brett to the
clothesline.
outside right away. Bell started, go ahead, get him. Brett's trying to run away right off the jump street.
And if you're unfamiliar with a lumberjack match, this is exactly what it's all about. If someone tries to get out, if someone tries to escape the ring, all the lumberjacks and Jills will come and try to bring them back into the ring. I mean, this match is already off to a hot start.
Well, both men met in a Love is Blindfold match a month ago, and Brett used knucks illegally after taking a peek and noticing where Doug was. Those brass knuckles knocked Love Doug out of the ring, and Brett has claimed that if Doug didn't cheat and fall out of the ring, Brett would have won the matchup. That's why there's lumberjacks and Jills keeping these athletes in the ring. And there you see Deppen and McCoy and Mimi and Crawford pouncing on Love Doug. This is not what the match is supposed to be.
No.
They're supposed to throw the competitor back in.
Yeah, it looks like they're having a little fun, maybe taking some liberties on the outside. And Love Doug getting the worst of it there.
Brett Ryan Gosselin, so vain, so full of himself, is now besties with Zeta, which I guess makes him a World Titan Federation superstar. And he's all what a superstar is all about. Vanity, image.
Oh, cover here, inside leg hooked.
Promising
Not
sweet
enough
victory,
leverage.
but only finds
I
two.
gotta tell you, I don't think it's about, you know, anything other than the fact that BRG, right, I like to call him BRG, and Zeta, they're just besties. You know, they're just bestest of friends, and I think they're a great pairing. I think they're great for each other. They're going to make a lot of money together in this sport.
Can I tell you what I think Brett is? I think he's a hypocrite. He got mad at Doug for making friends with a girl he was seeing a few months ago, and all this vitriol came out of his mouth. But now Brett turns around and he starts making female friends of his own. What's that about? Brett sends Love Doug to the outside, but Doug hangs on. There's friend and foe out there.
That's more like it. That's the idea behind Lumberjacks and Jills. Just get them back in the ring. Don't let the action spill out.
And Brett has no idea. I love it. In with a crossbody. I'd say Brett is all about vanity, all about image, all about style. But Love Doug cares about what's inside of you. How big is your heart? How much do you care? Love Doug sees the beauty in everyone.
He sure does. As Love Doug standing him up now. Beautiful elbow by Love Doug in the corner.
And you know, Love Doug wears his heart on his sleeve, and he can fight. Don't forget about that. Oh, rose petals. Brett never saw that one coming. Springing off with a bulldog, nicely done.
Athletic offense by Love Doug. Decides to hook the inside leg there. Oh, man, that was close. Only two.
Love Doug nearly beat him again. Oh, and Brett being protected on the outside. Jesus Rodriguez, Zeta, of course. Come on, Lumberjacks, get him in there. Got Wasted Youth, Delmi Exo out there. Nola Catano. And there we go. You knew it was going to boil over.
Yeah, brawl breaking out now on the outside. Looks like the Lumberjacks and the Lumberjills are hitting each other.
Yeah, they've completely forgotten about the rules and regulations. It's just a bedlam out here.
But look at Love Doug up on the top, high risk, top turnbuckle to the outside goes Doug, taking out all the Lumberjacks and Jills.
Love was the wind beneath Doug's wings as he soars to the floor. And now, Brett escaped the brunt of it as this fight continues. Doug got a measure of revenge in that blindfold matchup, but looking to go 2-0.
Oh, Zeta getting involved. A distraction there for Love Doug. And BRG taking advantage. Brett Ryan Gosselin just so smart.
Wait a minute. That's Zeta's move. That's I'm prettier.
I don't know, Joe. This might be it.
And Brett Ryan Gosselin looking pretty in victory.
Here is your winner, the victorious BRG, Brett Ryan Gosselin.
And pretty disgusting to see. These two don't have a clue. They're so self-absorbed and in each other's reality. Brett Ryan Gosselin and Zeta. But you know what? Hey, Zeta could be the next featherweight champion.
She could be.
Brett Ryan Gosselin, the sky's the limit on him. He's got a ton of potential. He is raw talent personified if he can keep his focus. But will this bestie relationship help them bring out the best in each other, or will they be stuck in the clouds?
Well, they got the dub tonight here, Joe. Looks like all that delusion, all that self-importance and arrogance is actually working for them. Brett Ryan Gosselin and Zeta, a hell of a pair here in MLW.
While the besties celebrate, I'm reminded that there is no one celebrating the return of Contra Unit. The destruction and decimation they caused throughout the Major League will never be forgotten. Take a look.
Hailing from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and Westport, Connecticut, respectively, at a total combined weight of 497 pounds, World Titan Federation superstars Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Richard Holiday.
MSL wearing the wounds of inserting himself in situations that he really shouldn't. But the bottom line is, MSL is an incredible talent scout. He has an eye for the biggest, the baddest, the toughest, the strongest, and he has molded this group, this World Titan Federation of superstars who can carry out his cause of explaining to you why you should like what he likes and nothing else when it comes to this sport.
MSL has a lot of haters, but you can't argue with the results. Some of the best of the world come to MLW to work with
My
MSL.
name is Saint Laurent, legitimate promoter of the World Titan Federation, and we are so disgusted to be back here in Philadelphia. Satoshi Kojima and his stupid, idiotic, inconsiderate, and undisciplined Bread Club. Now here in the World Titan Federation, we have a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to carbohydrates. I'm talking no bread, I'm talking no bagels, and I'm certainly talking no Philly cheesesteaks.
Does that include MSL himself? Never mind.
We are focused on vegetables and protein because everybody knows that bread is for fat, undisciplined losers with no class.
You want to talk that way about a legend? Better be ready to back up your words.
Their opponents from Japan at a total combined weight of 447 pounds, Satoshi Kojima and Shigeyo Okimura. They are Clotheslines.
Okamura was the cornerman at Super Fight as Satoshi Kojima made history, becoming the only two-time world champion in MLW history. Legendary Yuji Nagata there to celebrate, but here's what went down at the press conference.
You're talking about your first title defense versus Suzuki. Oh, you say what? Suzuki? Whoa. A first defense should be against a member of the World Titan Federation. It's what the world is watching because you might be a two-time champion, but I am a two-time legitimate promoter. What you say? Whoa! You must study Japanese. God damn it.
All right, I gotta be honest with you real quick. That is one of my favorite things I've ever seen in Major League Wrestling. St. Laurent has had that coming to him for so long. That and a whole lot more. But in all seriousness, you know the World Titan Federation is extra motivated and extra upset, looking to make a statement at the expense of the new champion tonight. And you see Okamura going to start out with Richard Holiday. You talk about two very diverse lifestyles, diverse backgrounds. We know Richard Holiday won't stand on any morals or values. We know Richard Holiday's all about the money, whether he's shilling a coffee brand or whether he's signing the big fat WTF contracts with a massive signing bonus. Richard Holiday has always been about the business and not anything about the sport.
So I take it you're working for free tonight, Joe.
I'm not saying that.
So then maybe you're all about the money.
I'm saying that Richard Holiday's loyalty can be bought.
You put a price on anything, I'll tell you right now.
That may be
Rich
the case.
Holiday's just doing exactly what he needs to do to put himself in position to become a champion here in MLW.
Series of forearm shots, but it's Holiday now, turning things around. But Okamura gets the back kick in. Off comes that mask. A veteran, got caught off guard with the elbow by Holiday for two.
Japan versus the United States. It's Atlantic versus Pacific. It's everything you want from professional wrestling coming together here in the major leagues.
And Okamura dizzies Holiday, throws him off his game and tries to take him down that way. Holiday, a former World Tag Team Champion here in MLW, former Caribbean Champion, came within a hair becoming the MLW World Champion against Alex Kane a month ago on Triller at Kings of Coliseum.
He came up just short. But with the WTF backing him up, I don't see that lasting. I see Rich Holiday having gold in his future. I see Davey Boy Jr. having gold in his future. Perhaps tonight is the beginning of a tag team championship run for these two men.
To that point, a pinfall over Satoshi Kojima, even in a tag team matchup, will go a long way to establishing Holiday or Davey Boy Smith Jr. on the top of those rankings. A major statement can be made. Davey Boy trying to showcase that power. You see Davey Boy paying homage to his late father, the jeans look that Davey Boy Sr. had popularized towards the end of the 1990s.
And he looks great.
Yes, Canadian lager look as now a shoulder tackle. As step up by Davey Boy Smith Jr. caught in a hip lock takeover by Kojima. 32 years in the game, but still can move lightning fast.
32 years, and he made his MLW debut back in 2002. And Davey Boy making his debut in 2002 at the age of 18. 2004, excuse me, Joe.
Yeah, these are two long-standing Major League stalwarts in a collision center ring. Nobody moves. Kojima takes none too kindly to being insulted, to having his favorite food being insulted, to having any of these disparaging remarks from St. Laurent or the rest. Okamura tagged back in, and we have seen month after month, St. Laurent has tried to procure that MLW World title. It may be the final piece to a WTF rebrand. They want the WTF World title. They want this to be sports entertainment, and we're all superstars. And anybody that thinks or feels for themselves, well, they're on the unemployment line. Nice takedown by Okamura. And now the low drop kick on Davey Boy, neutralizing that power into the cover. 2 count only. Davey Boy kicks out.
Yeah, that basement drop kick was really nice. Both feet landed on the kisser. He thought he had a pinfall there, but it was only 2. He's going to have to do a little more work to take down the Hall of Famer's son, Davey Boy Jr.
Okamura, a former CMLL tag champion and trios champion. One of Okamura's trios partners, none other than Hiroshi Tanahashi, who finds himself in his own position of power these days across the ocean. As Davey Boy Smith Jr. There's that family homage, the stalling vertical suplex. In a cover, 2 count only.
Only kings and queens can hang out with the ace, and you got to know, in Japan, Japanese media, these are the biggest guys. I mean, this is what Japanese wrestling is all about.
And
right now in a bad position, though.
Punishing Okamura up and down the appendages of the veteran. Holiday showing off. Okamura has that fight, and it's so great that we have someone here to help watch the back of Satoshi Kojima, who doesn't have these factions, who doesn't have these super groups watching his back. Kojima's always stood on his own, but in these days, in this age of MLW, it's almost impossible.
Factions are one of my favorite things about sports entertainment, Joe. What's wrong with a good faction?
About what? Oh, not you two. Okamura hit the clothesline. St. Laurent cheering on. Here comes Kojima. Beelines right for Davey Boy. And Holiday the receiving end as well.
Nasty chops in the corner, strong style on display from Kojima.
My God, the ferocity from Kojima as he charges through. And Davey Boy.
Was there a tag there?
I have no idea if there was a tag. Knowing St. Laurent wouldn't surprise me if there wasn't. As he's barking orders, St. Laurent thinks it's above the law. Everybody should listen to him. Kojima sends the superstars colliding. DDT!
Nasty DDT right in the center of the ring.
Kojima, Okamura. Double team. Into the cutter. Okamura may be a variation of Kojima's cozy cutter.
Shoulders down.
Near fall situation there. Davey Boy, a tag team veteran, knows right where to be. More of the overhead suplex.
There's something different about these Japanese wrestlers when they come to America. There's something strong, there's something powerful.
Somersault senton.
These high-risk maneuvers, the striking. Look at Kojima here, looking to put it away.
There's the cozy cutter.
Can he pin Holiday?
Kojima connects. Now near fall. My God, and it could be time for Kojima's bread and butter, if you'll excuse the expression.
I see what you did there.
Talked to him by Stan Hansen himself, but Holiday cuts him off with the pass. No lariat this time around. Kojima pins Richard Holiday.
Here are your winners, Shigeo Okamura and Satoshi Kojima. Cozy-Max.
Christian, we know the contenders are going to be surrounding Kojima. We know he's a marked man, but showed himself demonstrably well, fending off maybe his biggest threat, the WTF tonight.
The headlines in the Tokyo Star will read Kojima, Okamura come to the United States. They get a victory in the major leagues. What a way to show themselves tonight.
Our Bet Online replay shows Cozy Max